Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you have sensitive skin and the thought of waxing makes you nervous, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the ultimate guide for preparing your sensitive skin for a smooth, less painful waxing experience. Trust me, these tips are game changers. Let's get started. First things first, preparation starts a full 24 hours before your appointment. A common mistake is showering right before you wax. Instead, shower the night before. This gives your skin time to recover its natural protective barrier. When you do shower, use lukewarm water. Hot showers and steam can make your skin extra sensitive and prone to irritation, which is exactly what we want to avoid. After your shower, slip into something loose and breathable, like cotton pajamas. Letting your skin breathe overnight will make a huge difference. Now, let's talk about exfoliation. This is a crucial step, but timing and technique are everything for sensitive skin. You'll want to gently exfoliate 2 to 3 days before your waxing session, not the day of this. Helps remove dead skin cells and allows the wax to grip the hair, not your skin, which significantly reduces pain and helps prevent those dreaded ingrown hairs. Opt for a mild fragrance-free exfoliant, please. Stay away from harsh, grainy scrubs that can cause micro tears and irritation. A soft washcloth or a gentle chemical exfoliant with ingredients like lactic acid can work wonders. Focus on the areas you plan to wax to ensure the hair follicles are clear and ready. Next up is hair length. This is probably one of the most important factors for a successful wax. The ideal length is about 1/4 inch, or the size of a grain of rice. If your hair is too short, the wax won't have enough to grab onto, meaning you'll have to go over the same spot multiple times, leading to major irritation. If it's too long, the pull will be much more painful. So, if your hair is longer, grab a pair of sanitized scissors and carefully trim it down. Whatever you do, don't shave right before waxing. You'll just be resetting the clock and won't have enough length for the wax to work. Hydration is key, but there's a right and a wrong way to do it. In the days leading up to your appointment, make sure you're moisturizing your skin regularly. Well-hydrated skin is more pliable and less likely to lift or tear during the waxing process. However, on the day of your wax, you want to skip the moisturizer, especially oils or heavy creams. These products can create a barrier between the wax and the hair, preventing the wax from adhering properly. So, moisturize well in advance, but keep your skin clean and product-free on waxing day. Let's move on to the waxing process itself, specifically temperature. This is non-negotiable for sensitive skin. Before you apply wax to a large area, always, and I mean always, do a small patch test. Apply a tiny amount to your inner wrist or another less visible spot to check the temperature. The wax should be warm and spreadable, not painfully hot. Sensitive skin burns easily, and a wax burn is something you definitely want to avoid. Also, a pro tip: apply the wax in a thin, even layer. Thick, gloppy layers don't adhere as well, and can make the removal process messier and more painful. Now, let's talk about your state of mind. It might sound a bit woo-woo, but calming your body and mind can genuinely impact your pain perception. When you're tense, your muscles clench, and your skin tightens, holding onto the hair more firmly. Before and during your session, practice some deep breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, and exhale for 6. This simple technique can help you relax. Also, try to avoid caffeine or alcohol right before your appointment, as they can heighten sensitivity. A relaxed you means a more relaxed waxing experience. Right before you start waxing, proper cleansing is a must. You need to create a clean canvas. Use a gentle, alcohol-free cleanser to remove any sweat, oil, or bacteria from the skin's surface. Alcohol can be very drying and irritating, so check your product labels. After cleansing, pat your skin completely dry with a clean towel. Don't rub, as that friction can cause pre-wax irritation. Avoid any pre-packaged wipes that contain fragrance or other potential irritants. Simple and gentle is the way to go. Here's a tip that professionals swear by: using a barrier product. For sensitive skin, a pre-wax oil or powder can be a lifesaver. These products create a fine barrier between your skin and the wax. The wax will then primarily stick to the hair, not your delicate skin. This significantly reduces redness, pain, and the risk of skin lifting. A light dusting of cornstarch or applying a specially formulated pre-wax oil can make the removal process much smoother and far more comfortable. It's an extra step that is absolutely worth it. It's also important to think about what you're putting on your skin in the 24 to 48 hours before you wax. Avoid any potential irritants. This includes perfumes, scented lotions, and especially active skincare ingredients like retinoids or alpha hydroxy acids. These products can increase skin sensitivity and make you more susceptible to a negative reaction. Also, never wax over sunburned, irritated, or recently tanned skin. Your skin is already compromised in these states, and waxing will only add to the trauma. Wait until your skin is completely healed and calm. Finally, let's prep for aftercare. Having your post-wax soothing products ready to go will help calm your skin down immediately. I recommend having a fragrance-free aloe vera gel, a cooling gel, or a lotion specifically designed for post-wax care on hand. Keep it in the fridge for an extra cooling effect. Also, plan your post-wax outfit. You'll want to wear loose, soft clothing to avoid any friction on your freshly waxed skin. Tight jeans or synthetic fabrics are a big no-no. By preparing for aftercare beforehand, you can immediately start the healing process and minimize any lingering irritation. And that's it. Your comprehensive guide to prepping sensitive skin for a successful wax. It might seem like a lot of steps, but taking this extra care will make your experience so much better. You can say goodbye to extreme redness, painful irritation, and those pesky ingrown hairs. Your skin will thank you for it. Thank you so much for watching today. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more skincare advice. Let me know in the comments if you have any other waxing questions or tips for sensitive skin. See you in the next video.